place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. You wanna find me, Joe, I'm in the front row. Got 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. So what's colder than ice and even hotter than a flame? I be in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. You wanna find me, Joe, I'm in the front row. Got 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row.
Look at my journey, this is just the beginning. Rock and roll with the Fredo Show.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live here on the Fredo Show, live from Los Angeles here on In the Front Row, where we bring you the best view in sports. And of course, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been all tuned in over the past few days. We've been bringing you a lot of great coverage here on In the Front Row. But before we get started, real quick, it's right here, right above me. Get Lace. Go to getlaces.com, guys. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Get Lace real quick. You guys see it right here, right on the screen. Getlaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo, Fredo, and get 25% off. These laces will make you different. I mean, if you want to be different, like let's say LaMelo Ball different, because LaMelo supports Get Lace, you know. He grew up with the guys out there. So go to getlaces.com, guys. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off today. Amazing laces, amazing for style. So make sure you check them out. We always got to show love to our sponsor and who's been there from day one. Getlaces.com, promo code Fredo, get 25% off. But guys, we've been having a very, very interesting day today. You know, everybody out there watching right now, everyone wants to know, and I mean, the messages have been going crazy. Where is LiAngelo Ball? Everyone in the world, for some reason today, are saying, where is LiAngelo Ball? And I know where LiAngelo Ball is. I know a lot of you guys out there have an idea, maybe don't know for sure yet, but there is a lot more to what you guys saw, because as soon as I went off the air streaming live on my Instagram page, of course, right now, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, guys, at Fredo Cervantes. I will be bringing you guys the latest coverage day by day on the Ball family, specifically LaMelo and Lonzo, and of course, everyone wants to know where Gelo is at. So follow me, guys, at Fredo Cervantes on Twitter and Instagram, as I will be bringing you the latest every single day. I have my sources, I have my people. But an interesting thing today, LaVar Ball. Of course, we all got to pay attention to when LaVar Ball speaks, because LaVar speaks it into existence. And we all know it already. You know, he spoke it into existence. Lonzo going to get drafted to the Lakers. He wanted Lonzo out. LaMelo's going to get into the league. LaMelo's going to be Rookie of the Year. And guess what happened? You know, and like I told him today, I told LaVar, you have that shirt on and it says, I told you so. Because guess what? LaVar told you so. That LaMelo was going to be great. That Lonzo was going to be a great player in the league, where there's a lot more to what Lonzo, or where Lonzo Ball will be this summer. LaVar gave me an exclusive after I went live on Instagram with everybody out there watching. As I went live with you guys on Instagram, once I finished that off, I went outside and I talked to LaVar Ball himself. I will let you guys know what LaVar said in a few seconds. First, I want to build it, get you guys to the juicy part, because everybody wants to know, hey, where is LiAngelo? And guys, I was told minutes before I went live on Instagram, I saw LaVar Ball walk into the building. I saw the rest of the Ball family from like maybe 100 yards away as they were walking towards the arena. And I had to get back into the game because I had Montrezl Harrell I had to cover, I had Frank Nitti, and all those other boys in there. So I had to run my ass back into the court. Then the source, security guard, confirmed to me, he's like, yeah, LiAngelo Ball is here. I figure it was LiAngelo Ball. Then afterwards, after the whole day, before I left, I went back to him. I'm like, hey, bro, come on, man. You said LiAngelo was here. You said you told me you saw him walk in. He's like, yeah, I got him confused. It was LaMelo. It was the guy that was here 2 years ago playing at the Drew League. I was like, really? My guy, you're gonna tell me that you can't get your Ball brothers put together? I mean, they all look. They don't even look alike. They don't even look alike. But apparently, they had seen LiAngelo Ball, and they said he was in the locker room the whole time. They said LiAngelo is in the locker room. That's the word that I kept getting told. As I was reporting sidelines right there with you guys. That's what I was told. But then the juicy part comes out. And this is where we got to really look into the situation and forget what Yang Ball said and forget what LaVar Ball told me and what I'm going to tell you guys right now. Let's just stop and think for a second for the possibility of LiAngelo Ball and Lonzo Ball teaming up with LaMelo Ball in Charlotte here this upcoming season. Just stop and think for a second, because look at what you might be thinking, because right now the Charlotte Hornets, with the way they played, they were in the playing game. They went over 30 games. They were a lot better than what people expected them to be. And with that not being said, LaMelo missed almost 20, 30 games. Imagine if he would have played the full season, they maybe would have won 45 games, been the 4th seed in the East. Lonzo and the Zion in New Orleans Pelicans, they weren't as great this year. They just weren't. I mean, there's a reason why Steph Van Gundy got fired or he stepped away, either or. There's something that just did not fit there. And I kept hearing over the past few weeks that, oh, hey, you know what, Fredo? Lonzo might be looking into coming back to Los Angeles. He is a Clutch Sports client. He is LeBron's guy. He is LeBron's guy. We saw that in exchange between Lonzo and LeBron on Twitter just a few days ago. We saw that. So with that being said, the possibility of Lonzo and LaMelo and LiAngelo, which a lot of people were wondering and asking, where is LiAngelo Ball? LiAngelo was in Charlotte, North Carolina, hundreds of miles away from us today. LiAngelo was with the Charlotte Hornets. And a few days ago, LiAngelo's been hanging out with James Borrego, head coach of the Charlotte Hornets, as well as with his younger brother, Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. They were in Charlotte in a basketball camp. So, as I was told, where a lot of you guys out there, of course, you guys wanted the live feed. You guys said, hey, Fredo, go do this. Hey, Fredo, give us this. Hey, Fredo, go ask what LiAngelo is. Hey, Fredo, do this. I'm there for you guys, and I'm going to be there for you guys every single weekend. All right, guys? So make sure, again, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Fredo Cervantes, and I'm here every Sunday night for the past few months, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, on In the Front Row on YouTube right here, guys. So make sure you guys tune in. And another person that you guys are going to get a chance to meet right now, I have him waiting in the sideline right now. I got Dylan Schreibman, host of In the Front Row as well, and as Double Trouble, as you guys can watch that on In the Front Row as well. Dylan Schreibman joined us at the Drew League this year. And I'm pretty sure he got a lot to see yesterday. And as well, stay tuned. I'm going to bring you guys the exclusive footage of the UCLA Kyman and Jaime Jaquez Jr. that made it to the Final Four for UCLA. I got a chance to interview them, and it will be up on In the Front Row as soon as we end this show. So I am going to be talking about that. But I didn't expect, as of last night, I didn't expect this big story to be here right now. Because the big story today was going to be Jaime Jaquez and Kyman, biggest 2 UCLA stars that there is right now. Got the chance to interview them yesterday. I thought that was going to be the main story, but then all of a sudden, Yang Ball, LiAngelo's grandfather, LaVar's father, had to speak to me and tell me where LiAngelo was and let the world know, because it was on Instagram Live at the moment. We were on Instagram Live at the moment when the world found out that LiAngelo was hanging out with Charlotte. And I got a chance to speak to LaVar, and I asked him what he thinks about that. And he says something very, I don't even know if I can even put this in here with the language he used, but it's certainly going to be up a little later. and I know TMZ is going to grab a hold of this because nobody has this footage but me. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now. It's been a while right now, guys, because I left the Drew League a few hours ago. I had to drive over here, get ready for the show, prep. I haven't even had dinner yet. That's how busy my day has been, but it's gonna get a lot busier right now because I do see some of you guys, did a security guard actually tell you he was in the building? Yes, and if you just tuned in right now, the security guard told me, as I told him, hey, who is here? He told me Lonzo and LiAngelo, and he got it confused. He thought it was LiAngelo, but it was actually LaMelo. It was Lonzo and LaMelo, which I didn't even expect LaMelo to be here, as I was told that LaMelo was going to stay in North Carolina. So apparently it was they swapped places. LiAngelo stood in Charlotte trying to get a job, as it's gonna happen because LaVar kind of made it clear. And that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about it when I get back. And I'm going to be talking to Dylan Streitman as well. Did a security guard actually tell you Gelo was in the building, or did you just make it up? No, guys. I mean, I told you guys right there. I mean, I was there from the very beginning. I was at the arena by 10 a.m. The game did not start till 10:30 or 10:40 or whatnot. And I told you guys that LaMelo was in Charlotte. For the people that follow me on my Instagram story, every single day I got the coverage what's happening with LaMelo. I told you guys LiAngelo is making his debut. That's what I was told, and that's what everyone said. But last second, I mean, it seems like LiAngelo and LaMelo switched spots. LaMelo made it to Los Angeles, and LiAngelo stood in Charlotte. Security guards just didn't know his Ball brothers. Plain and simple. Security guards, sometimes they're not as smart. And shout out to my guy out there. I don't want to put his name out there because people might be bashing him like, hey, they're your goddamn Ball brothers. But man, shout out to the Drew League security. Shout out to the Drew League media, everyone out there, man. Everyone that showed us love out there. And I know I can just see Twitter going crazy right now. So I cannot just wait to bring Dylan Streitman right now. And we're going to talk about LiAngelo Ball will be signing possibly with the Charlotte Hornets, and Lonzo Ball to the Hornets, as well, as that's what LaVar told me. And I'm going to talk to you guys what LaVar said as I left Instagram Live. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back here on the Fredo Show with a lot more, because there's a lot more. And I got some footage for you guys to get to you guys. All right. So we'll be back here on the Fredo Show. And we are back here in Los Angeles, Morris Media Studios. Myself, Fredo Cervantes. And I just want to go ahead and again let you guys know, go get your laces, man. You got premium shoes. Every single pair of premium shoes need premium laces, guys. These are amazing laces. Perfect for kids, perfect for ballers, perfect just for style. Especially if we're in Los Angeles. Go get your laces at GetLacedLaces.com. GetLacedLaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off today. Code expires on the 31st of December, which we're only about 4 weeks away to the new year. So go ahead and pick up your laces. It's a perfect gift for the holidays, guys. GetLacedLaces.com.
Okiefa Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Top quality, unique, signature, fresh, trendy. Our shades provide significant UV light protection for eyes, and we have the best customer service around. The freshest and trendiest styles for both men and women. The finest shades to fit your style. Okiefa Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Visit www.okiefashades.com. That's OKIYEFA Shades.com. Or on IG or Facebook at Okiefa.
I'm here with Clipper Daryl. I just got to pay up. Thank you very much, Lakers, for our opening day loss. And I'm just going to
and it's going to be another Christmas day loss, man. Just get down, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Hey. Let's go.
Thank you, LeBron.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, what's up, guys? Myself, Fredo Cervantes, right here. I got the one and only, the LiAngelo B, the championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. And wait a second. Clipper Daryl, where you at, man? I thought you supposed to be me. Weren't you the one talking all this smack all year long that we're going to have a LiAngelo B? LiAngelo B my ass, Clipper Daryl. Check this bad boy out. This is number 17. How many do you have? 0. I hope he gets some get one and get out of the second round at least. Thank you, Clipper Daryl. Yes, that is right. Thank you, Clipper Daryl. And shout out to the Clippers, man. I mean, they kind of made it exciting for a second, but all of a sudden they want to fall 3-1 and Kawhi Leonard staying in his goddamn suite and not wanting to get down there. Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, I will say something about the Clippers before I get away with the show here, because the Clippers are not going to get away with this. All right, they're not. But one person that I'm not going to get away with is Dylan Streitman. Dylan Streitman is here with me right now. Dylan, talk to the people and talk to me. How you doing?
I'm doing great. First of all, thanks for having me. It's been a busy weekend, hasn't it?
Oh, man, it's been a busy last few hours right now, because it is crazy right now what's going on in social media right now, especially after the news broke live on my Instagram on LiAngelo Ball and, possibly going to the Hornets. Real quick, Dylan, let me get your live reaction right now on what you think on LiAngelo, as nobody has really seen what he can really do on the court besides what footage is out there. But what him and possibly Lonzo Ball joining LaMelo in Charlotte.
The chemistry would be there right now. My immediate reaction is wow, because I didn't really expect it. Obviously, we were expecting him to be there today. And so my immediate reaction was wow, but also, like you said earlier in the show, and I wanted to point out, this is a team that was as high as fourth in the Eastern Conference last season when LaMelo was healthy. So I think that's really important to remember. The only reason that you could say they slipped down to the playing game was because LaMelo got hurt. So I think that it's a huge deal. And I think that if you can bring more talent, and LaMelo's already leading them in a conference that isn't as deep as the Western Conference, they could really be a contender, top half of the Eastern Conference next season if this all goes through.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely can be very, very interesting in what's going to happen there. And, of course, say more about Gelo, bro. And we will talk more about Gelo right now, because he is the headline right now. And, of course, for the people out there, LiAngelo Ball right now, for people just tuning in, LiAngelo Ball, as I was told, everyone saw there on Instagram, and everyone's asking, like, is that true or is it not true? Is LiAngelo really going to the Charlotte Hornets? And guys, right now, the word is he stood. He was expected to make his debut today, because I was told that a few days ago. LiAngelo was going to get on a plane to Los Angeles to play at the Drew League on Sunday. And apparently, I was told as well, LaMelo was not going to be in this trip. They swapped spots. LaMelo, all of a sudden, the Rookie of the Year shows up at the Drew League, and I'm like, whoa. LaMelo, what's up, guy? But then LiAngelo's not there. And, so, guys, LiAngelo Ball stood in Charlotte. Just to let you guys know, LiAngelo Ball stood in Charlotte, and he is expected to possibly make a run at joining the Charlotte Hornets. And right now, Dylan, I'm gonna break it live with you right now too, because LaVar had a very interesting thing to tell me after the game. And what's up, G bro? What's up, my guy? I haven't seen you in a bit, man. But yeah, man, everybody is right now saying, hey, like, what's the word? Because what is LiAngelo Ball possibly going to do in possibly joining the Hornets? Because that's a big thing. Like, and I was like, well, LiAngelo might be a pretty good asset, because he's a great shooter. Even LaMelo told me himself, he's like, hey, Fredo, hey, LiAngelo is better than me and Lonzo shooting wise. And I was like, well, that's kind of true, because there's times that LiAngelo just goes off and he's like shooting 15 for 19 from threes. At one point he did that for the JBA. But right now, LiAngelo, again, guys, for anybody just tuning in right now, LiAngelo is possibly working out, because I did see that he was hanging out with James Borrego, the head coach of the Charlotte Hornets, just a few days ago. So that, Dylan, what does that mean when you see a player that's possibly looking into making a team, and then you see him hanging out with the head coach?
Well, I think that's the first steps of the process. I think you have to consider that a huge deal, because obviously if the head coach gets a good impression of you, obviously things will move forward in the negotiations, or you would join that team. So that's a huge deal. If you're working out with a head coach that, I think that's a really, really big deal. And also, you have the connection with your brother already in town, so obviously you're going to have a good word put in for you. And he brings shooting to the team, which is something that anyone in basketball will take nowadays. It's the league is transferring to more offensive and more behind the arc. So I think that's a huge deal. And if you go in and you do a great workout in front of the head coach, that's even a bigger deal. Obviously, we don't know how the workout or the hangout went, but I'm sure you have some news on that you can break to me. But if it went in a positive direction, that's a huge deal for him to be joining his brother. And then if Lonzo comes, it's a trifecta, Fredo.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is because right now, Lonzo Ball is a restricted free agent. As you know, people might expect him. Who knows? With all the drama going down in New Orleans, even Zion just about a week ago, and his family said that they want out of New Orleans. It just seems like Steph Van Gundy got out. Zion wants out. Maybe Lonzo wants out as well. Lonzo and LiAngelo and LaMelo in Charlotte. And right now, I saw somebody right here. I'm trying to keep up with everything going up right now because everything is buzzing here. And I see someone said, yeah, well, what did LaVar tell you? And that's what people want to know because it's interesting what LaVar told me. It's very, very interesting what LaVar told me because I told LaVar, and guys, I apologize, but this will be up on my Instagram as soon as I finish the show because I'm looking at my email right now. Guys, I drove from the Drew League straight here. I'm trying to get everything put together, all the media coverage and everything. And for some reason, my electricity from my block over here goes out for a few minutes. Everything's a little slow right now. I don't even have the footage uploaded onto the computer system. I'm trying to get it uploaded as we speak. It's not coming on. I will post it up on my Instagram live from my phone after this and on Twitter. So follow me at Fredo Cervantes on Twitter and Instagram, guys. I'm gonna post this LaVar Ball interview that's gonna go viral. I already know it. And I'm going to give you guys the sound. I'm going to give you guys the sound right now because people want to know, and I don't want to leave you guys behind because I know people are watching right now. I'm going to give you guys the sound because I can't put it up here. My computer's not letting me. But here, try to stay, listen to this, guys. I love you guys, and I'm going to give you guys the love. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this. So this is what LaVar told me and what I asked him after the game. Check this out, guys. Hey, LaVar, quick question on LaMelo, man. I know you say you told everyone you told me. So, LaVar, what do you have to say about LaMelo and his impressive rookie year?
I don't know. Hey, nothing.
Nothing.
Already said. Hey, Melo just gave you all a little taste.
I know.
When he get with his brothers, then he'll be officially unlocked.
Is that going to happen next year in Charlotte? It seems like there's a possibility.
Possibility my ass if it ain't common sense.
Right. Possibility my ass like is gonna happen.
I don't care who it is. Common sense.
That's right, man.
Hey,
He said, guys, I'm telling you, this is live on the Fredo show right now. Nobody got this.
If you have one ball boy, he gonna bring the world to you, Melo.
Right.
Add another one, watch what happens.
Man.
Add another one, be the biggest thing in the NBA ever.
Wow.
And we'll win.
Whoa! Hey, LaVar, last thing I want to ask you. I know back then you said about, Lonzo was better than Curry. That got out there. Now, is LaMelo better than Curry?
Ooh. Let me tell you this. If anybody asks me anything about my sons being better than anybody, I'm always going to say my boys is better than that. Don't be shocked when you hear that.
Yeah.
But how do they get where they at? Everybody got their own opinion. My opinion is my boys is better than them.
Right.
And don't get mad because I'm always right.
Oh, let them know, LaVar. Hey, big baller. We'll see you next week. Right. Woo! He said, it's not my fault. I'm always right. And I give you guys the exclusive right here, guys, because this is straight of this amazing iPhone that I carry here, guys. But real quick, Dylan, what's your reaction hearing what you heard right now, what LaVar told me after the game today?
Wow. A lot to process. My first reaction is just wow, like shocked face, you're permanently like shocked. I think if he knows something, if he's telling you that all three brothers are going to go to the Hornets, I think he knows something. Maybe he's talked to the organization. Maybe he's talked to the head coach. That's my first reaction. My second reaction would be, I'm still in shock and I'm still trying to process all of it because it's new for me as well, hearing it at the exclusive. But my second reaction would be, do you think this has been his vision since the beginning? Like getting all three of them together?
Well, of course. Yeah, of course.
That's why that was my second reaction. And I love how he's down and he's a ride or die. He's going to tell you that they're the best no matter who you compare him to, because I love how you tried to slip in that question and start a little drama. You're like, oh, do you think he's better than Steph Curry? That was I like how he rides for them. My other question is, now you have to look if he's this confident going, let's say all three of them do play next season, or if this does happen, how high are they in the Eastern Conference?
I mean, look, check this out. So before LaMelo got hurt, and he got hurt here playing the Clippers at the Staples Center on the back-to-back to the Lakers, the Hornets were at the 4th seed.
That's what I said. Yes,
I don't understand.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because that was, with LaMelo, without Lonzo or Josh, like they were already up to number 4. So I think that's gonna really cause something in the Eastern Conference. You have teams that have been up and down all season. If you look at teams like Boston, who one season they're towards the top of the Eastern Conference, and now they're falling apart. You see what's happening in New Orleans, even though they weren't a playoff contender. I think that it's going to be. I think it was still. If I'm giving an analyst opinion, I think it's still going to be very difficult to beat Brooklyn or to beat Philadelphia. I think they're just the premier, the two teams in the Eastern Conference. So I think that will still be a little difficult, but you never know, Fredo. You saw this year, both one seeds, I think it was first time, I don't remember the exact statistic, where both one seeds didn't make the conference finals. So that shows the depth right now in the NBA. It's going to be very, very interesting. Obviously, yeah, I agree with the comment that you put up on the screen. It's going to be, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a process. Wait to see how it all plays out.
No, yeah, it is going to be very, very interesting. But right now, with one of the comments up here right now, it says Hornets might put LiAngelo on the Summer League team and then go from there, which is very, very true. Gaman Han, if I'm pronouncing it right, that is very true, because that is exactly where it may be. As I'm on the top of this, guys, so stay tuned and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, guys, because I am on top of this story, whether LiAngelo Ball will be at the Drew League next Sunday, as I did try to ask afterwards, and they didn't deny it. They were like, well, maybe, because he might be done doing the workouts with the Hornets. So they said that he might be at the Drew League next weekend. So stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, as I will be highlighting Instagram Live, Twitter Live, Periscope Live, all of the above on my Instagram on In the Front Row and at Fredo Cervantes. Because LiAngelo Ball might be making his debut next week, and because, and I did talk to you about Dylan about, last season, the last season that the Drew League had was when LaMelo Ball was playing. And I was talking to you about this yesterday and letting you know, like, hey, when LaMelo was here, everything was crazy. And LiAngelo, his debut, it seemed like it was a little crazier than LaMelo's debut, because I remember his debut and it seemed like LiAngelo disappointed a lot of people. But you yourself, what did you get a chance to look at this weekend over at the Drew League, as you got a chance to check that out?
It was definitely a lot to talk about. It was my first season, or this is my first season with the Drew League. Obviously, I joined the network in 2019, and then last year it got canceled. Yeah. So I finally got to go, and the talent there is impressive. And I think that it was interesting to see, because you go in and you're like, oh, what's this going to be? You kind of, have to get the feel of everyone that's playing. You never know who's going to show up in the gym. We've seen everyone this weekend really show up in the gym, and even last weekend to DeMar DeRozan, to Montrezl Harrell was there. London Prentice, who played at Virginia, was there. So there's a lot of good college players. I like the dynamic that way, where there's a lot of people. Well, he used to play at Virginia. Obviously, he plays in the G League now. But I think there's a lot. I like how there's people from college. We had USC players there. We had Oregon State players there. We had UCLA players who you're going to show that interview with.
UCLA.
And then you have players who are in the G League. You have players who play overseas. I like the mix of everything. I think that's what it really impressed me the most from playing. And there's a lot of talent on that floor. And hopefully we'll see some good debuts soon, right? Foreshadow?
Yeah, hopefully. But right now, real quick, as I'm looking through a couple things, just buzzing on this phone, and people are asking for a replay of the LaVar sound. I know a lot of you guys want to listen to the LaVar sound again, so I'm gonna give it to you guys right now. I'm gonna give you guys LaVar sound, and I'm gonna go to a very quick commercial break. But I have your boy Malik. Do you think Gelo Drew League debut will be an announcement, or wait and see? I don't know, because when LaMelo made his announcement last time, he didn't make it his announcement. Actually, one of his coaches let us know that he was making his debut. That's how I got a chance to find out. This season, I had a source within the family who told me that he was expected to make his debut. So keep word, expected. And that's what they told me. He was expected. And as you guys look at my tweet out there, I did not guarantee you guys that he was going to be at the game. I said he is expected to be there. That's what I was told. But I am on top of this story, guys. I am not even going to be able to go to sleep tonight because I will be on top of this story. There is no way I will get any sleep tonight. So, guys, get at me at Fredo Cervantes on Instagram and Twitter, guys. I will be there with you guys because I've been hitting everybody up. I have been trying, but stay tuned because I'm gonna break you guys a story. And the moment I find out that LiAngelo Ball will be at the Drew League, I'm gonna let you guys know. So follow me right now on Instagram and Twitter at Fredo Cervantes. And Dylan, where can the people follow you, Dylan?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Dylan Tribeman, which is obviously my name. I don't know if there's a graphic word, but yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. Keep up there. My brother and I have a show on In the Front Row called Double Trouble, where we talk everything from sports to entertainment. Well, we might introduce entertainment soon, so keep an eye out for that. As well as we have a Damian Lillard show coming up because the big news there today with if he's going to
we're going to talk about that, Dylan, where we are.
I don't want to give too much away, but if he's going to stay in Portland, my brother's a huge follower of him, so he definitely already probably has his opinions. They just hired Chauncey Billups as their head coach, so we'll probably talk about that. I don't want to give too much away, but so we have a show coming up on that, which is going to be exciting. So yeah, follow me on Instagram at Dylan Schreibman, and you can see all of my content there.
That's right, guys. We'll be right back here on the Fredo Show. And we are back here in Los Angeles Morris Media Studios. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, and I just want to go ahead and again let you guys know, go get your laces, man. You got premium shoes. Every single pair of premium shoes need premium laces, guys. These are amazing laces, perfect for kids, perfect for ballers, perfect just for style, especially if we're in Los Angeles. Go get your laces at GetLacedLaces.com. GetLacedLaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off today. Code expires on the 31st of December, which we're only about 4 weeks away to the new year. So go ahead and pick up your laces. It's a perfect gift for the holidays, guys. GetLacedLaces.com, promo code Fredo.
Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Top quality, unique, signature, fresh, trendy. Our shades provide significant UV light protection for eyes, and we have the best customer service around. The freshest and trendiest styles for both men and women. The finest shades to fit your style. Okiyefa Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Visit www.okiyefashades.com. That's OKIYEFA Shades.com. Or on IG or Facebook at Okiyefa Shades. Or on Twitter at DJ Ebrog.
Yeah, that's right. I upgraded my lifestyle, and now it's time for you to do the same. Use promo code Fredo, Fredo, and get 15% off today. OkifeaShades.com. Hey, what's up, guys? Myself, Fredo Cervantes, right here. I got the one and only, the Larry B, the championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. And wait a second. Clipper Daryl, where you at, man? I thought you supposed to be me. Weren't you the one talking all this smack all year long that we're going to have a Larry B? Larry B my ass, Clipper Daryl. Check this bad boy out. This is number 17. How many do you have? 0. I hope you guys can get one and get out of the second round at least. Thank you, Clipper Daryl. That is right. Thank you, Clipper Daryl. Clipper Daryl, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Clippers before we finish the show here. But, of course, the hot topic right now, it is LiAngelo Ball expected to sign with the Charlotte Hornets, guys. That is what is expected. Because I believe after what I witnessed here today, after I got a chance to talk to LaVar Ball himself, and he told me clearly, hey, this is common sense. Not just sense. This is common sense. So when he told me this is common sense, Fredo, LiAngelo Lonzo is going to Charlotte, I was like, whoa, wait a second. And I got that on camera. And I'm going to share that. I was wanting to share that with you guys here right now on the Fredo Show, but my email is lagging. Everything is downloading. It's very slow. The electricity in my block went off for a second. I don't know what happened, but I was driving from the Drew League, trying to get here to get to you guys live here, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. I know some of you guys out there watching from Charlotte, from New York, Miami, some of you guys from Texas as well, in Arizona. Another guy hit me up from Seattle. A lot of you guys have been hitting me up, so I appreciate you guys staying up and late out there as we are 37 minutes into the show right now, and I just had too much exclusive information that I have maybe giving you maybe about 60% of all the information I have in my head right now that I soaked in today. But again, I'm going to go ahead and bring in our co-host here with In the Front Row, which you can catch him here on the In the Front Row channel on YouTube as well, on Double Trouble himself, Dylan Schreiben, his brother, Dustin Schreiben as well. And I know Dustin's been probably hiding out there. Haven't I gotten a chance to talk to Dustin? And Dustin, I see you on social media, but Dustin, I don't see you in front of a camera like I do see Dylan right now.
We'll have to reunite at one point, right? I think
at one point. So, hey, Dustin, come out to the Drew League, man. I want to see you. Come out. Is he there?
Too. He's in the background right now, but I keep telling him to. I'm like, you need to come to the Drew League so we can all reunite, meet you, him, and Shireen. But I'll get him to come one of these weekends, Fredo.
All right. Hey. If I can just say right now, Dustin, get your ass over here, Dustin. But no, Dylan, real quick, as we do have a lot of people right here tuning in right now live on the Fredo Show on YouTube. So as you're here right now, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below. Shout out to my guy, Roddy Rich, down below. Hit that subscribe button right now, guys. And watch every Sunday night, because on Sunday nights, I'm going to be done with Saturday and Sunday days at the Drew League. All the big baller coverage, all the Frank Nitti, Montrezl Harrell. There's been so many stars. Even Meta World Peace, Baron Davis there today at the Drew League. So many stars at the Drew League. And follow all the latest Drew League. And I mean, shout out to the Drew League for allowing us to be there and give them amazing coverage with In the Front Row. So follow us here on In the Front Row on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and visit our website, inthefrontrow.com, guys. So Dylan, real quick, let me ask you a question. Are you ready for this? Because I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you are, but I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
The Drew League, the NBA, the WNBA, because for some reason people are asking me this and they're telling me to ask and they want an answer. So I cannot personally answer this, so I want you to answer it for me. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna put you full screen. There it is.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, Dylan. So people are asking me, hey, Fredo, do you think the Drew League is a trash league? That's what I'm gonna put out there. So I got like multiple and people just bashing, maybe because they were upset at the Drew League and LiAngelo not being there today. I get it. But hearing that comment, it's disturbing to me. So I personally cannot even answer that. Well, you yourself been there one time yesterday. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I would totally disagree with it being a trash league. I think if you are making a comment like that, and you should probably go first and see what it's about. I don't know if these people have been or not, so we don't have that information. But I had a lot of fun, and I will definitely be going back to continue coverage with you guys, and I'm excited. And that's Fredo and Shireen. When I showed up yesterday, I was like, oh my God, this is finally like here, because again, last year was canceled. I was looking forward to going, and I wasn't able to, but I was excited to go, and I'm still excited to go. Like I said, there's a lot of talent there. There's a lot of people who show up. It's very good basketball. So, no, it is not a trash league.
No, yeah, I see that, and a lot of people tell. And when I was looking at it, like, guys, do you guys even know the history of the Drew League? I mean, the Drew League's been around for 70+ years. I mean, some of the greatest players have played on that floor. I mean, let's not talk about the late and the rest in peace. And I hate announcing this because it just never feels right saying this. And till this moment right now, it just doesn't even feel right me saying, hey, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Because rest in peace, Kobe Bryant again. And the greatest Kobe Bryant played at the Drew League. Last time I was there last season, Trae Young, who's in the playoffs right now, is killing it. Alongside with his teammate, Big O, Onyema Suk, who plays with the Atlanta Hawks, the big center from USC. He's a rookie. He was teammates with LaMelo Ball in Chino Hills, winning championships. After winning in Chino Hills, he went to USC at Big O. Big O's now with the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, there's a lot of talent that's been in the Drew League. James Harden. I told you the other day, Dylan, my first experience at the Drew League, I got a chance to see James Harden live. I mean, that mother cracker stepped on my shoe. He stepped on my foot. As you know, Dylan, you know how close we are to the bottom of the court.
Yeah.
He went up for a layup or a dunk, whatever it was. He got pushed and he ran into me, and his fat ass stepped on my foot. And he weighs maybe like 200-some pounds. And I was like, whoa, James, that shit hurt. I'm like, where's my liability? I'm going to sue this place.
Are you starting
I'm never going to sue the Drew League because I love the Drew League. We all love the Drew League.
Yeah, no, I think it was definitely a lot of fun. And I like you made a very good point of how intimate it is. I think if you go to an NBA game or even a college basketball game and you sit rows back because you don't want to pay a lot of money for the tickets or whatever the situation is, you don't really get to hear the players talk or the players talk to the coaches or the referees or the coaches talk yesterday. Or, it's so intimate. You're able to hear all of that. You're able to hear the players communicate back and forth. You're able to hear the coaches go, even sometimes the coaches will get heated and argue, and you'll hear people yelling from the stands at players and players bickering back with them, it's just a good environment like that. And it's a lot of fun like that. And it's very intimate. You hear everything. One, I forget who it was, but they fouled somebody, and he was joking around with the referees, you caught me. There's jokes with the referees, everyone knows each other. It's a very good environment to be.
No, it is. It's very nice to be at the Drew League. This is my third season covering the Drew League, and it's been a very amazing. And shout out to Shireen Ryan. Shireen Ryan is the queen of the Drew League. Yeah. I mean, everywhere she looks to her left, she looks to her right. Someone knows her. She is amazing. As Dylan, I'm gonna tell you right now. Wherever you go in the Drew League, make sure you are wearing in the front row, or make sure you are wearing Nike. Because if you are wearing either or, you are not going to be given any respect. I'm telling you right now. All right? Nike or in the front row, and you have all the respect by the Drew League. As I appreciate the CEO of In the Front Row, Shireen Ryan, as we appreciate her, everything, because without her, none of this would be possible. So, Shireen Ryan, we appreciate you, and I will send you a lot of the stuff that I have so we can go ahead and share all of it here on In the Front Row. All right, Dylan, we're going to go to a quick commercial break because we got to show the people what pays this show. All right, guys, we'll be right back here on In the Front Row, where we'll bring you the best view in sports. And we are back here in Los Angeles Morris Media Studios, myself, Fredo Cervantes, and I just want to go ahead and again let you guys know, go get your laces, man. You got premium shoes. Every single pair of premium shoes need premium laces, guys. These are amazing laces, perfect for kids, perfect for ballers, perfect just for style, especially if we're in Los Angeles. Go get your laces at GetLacedLaces.com. GetLacedLaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off today. Code expires on the 31st of December, which we're only about 4 weeks away to the new year.
Yeah.
So go ahead and pick up your laces. It's a perfect gift for the holidays, guys. GetLacedLaces.com. Promo code Fredo, 25% off.
Yeah. They say it's non-violent, that's what Martin said. But I be on my mouth this by any means necessary. Shout out to everyone looking out for me while I roll my weed and load my weapon on my balcony. Disturbing on my alchemies, hard for a black man. It's hard.
OKF Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Top quality, unique, signature, fresh, trendy. Our shades provide significant UV light protection for eyes, and we have the best customer service around. The freshest and trendiest styles for both men and women. The finest shades to fit your style. OKF Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Visit www.okfashades.com. That's OKIYEFA Shades.com. Or on IG or Facebook at OKF Shades. Or on Twitter at DJ Ebrog.
Yeah, that's right. I upgraded my lifestyle, and now it's time for you to do the same. Use promo code Fredo, Fredo, and get 15% off today. Okifeya Shades. I'm here with Clipper Daryl. I just gotta pay up. Thank you very much, Lakers, for our opening day loss, and I'm just gonna get that.
And it's gonna be another Christmas day loss, man. Just get down, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Here we go. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3,
Make it a water
4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Thank you, LeBron.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Kawhi. PG.
What's up, guys? Myself, Fredo Cervantes, right here. I got the one and only, the LiAngelo B, the championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. And wait a second. Clipper Daryl, where you at, man? I thought you supposed to be me. Weren't you the one talking all this smack all year long that we're gonna have a LiAngelo B? LiAngelo B my ass, Clipper Daryl. Check this bad boy out. This is number 17. How many do you have? 0. I hope you get some get one and get out of the second round at least. Thank you, Clipper Daryl. Yes, again, Clipper Daryl, and I'm gonna talk to Dylan right now about the Clippers because Dylan, don't think I'm gonna let you get away with this because even though you haven't said it in the past few days or past few months, but I know you've been from day one that I met you. You've been, oh, Clippers are better than the Lakers. Oh, the Clippers, Kawhi and PG. Oh, the Clippers are the best in LA. Dylan, let me teach you a little bit right now about the Clippers because even though they proved me wrong, the Clippers did prove me wrong. This is where I'm going to give them the credit where credit is due. The Clippers made it out of the second round for the first time in 52 years. So let's give credit where credit is due. Congratulations, Clippers. You made it out of the second round. You proved me and lots of more wrong. But you're now down 3-1 in the series, heading into Phoenix tomorrow night, live on ESPN with my guy Mike Breen, who I have a great relationship with Mike Breen. And I'm going to talk about Mike Breen's call because Mike Breen said, oh, and Kawhi Leonard's excited. He's up on his feet. And I was like, wait a second. Mike Breen, Kawhi out of his feet. He's excited. He's sitting his ass down watching the game from a suite, which Kawhi got to be down in those seats. Kawhi got to be down below. Shout out my guy Roddy Rich, but you got to be down below with your teammates. And I think I told you this yesterday. I don't think that's right. But I'm going to get you that a little later. But right now I see your boy Malik. Appreciate your dedication. And a lot of people gave up on Gelo. Nice to see you're passionate about this story. And I'm very passionate about this, Mr. Malik. I'm very passionate about this because from day one, I'm going to give you guys a 30-second clip real quick. From day one, I've been following Lonzo Ball since he was at Chino Hills. Lonzo Ball, the older Ball brother. I've been following him since 2015. I'm a big Laker fan growing up in Los Angeles, for a lot of people not knowing out there. I grew up in Los Angeles, love the Lakers, love UCLA. A lot of my great knowledge, a lot of my great coaches, instructors, everyone are UCLA alumni. So I love UCLA. I love UCLA basketball. But when Lonzo went to UCLA, I was a big fan of Lonzo. I follow Lonzo. I love LaVar. I still love LaVar to this day. I told him, LaVar, I love you. I love the parent and the father you are. Because if it wasn't for the way you father your kids would not be where they're at today. Melo Rookie of the Year, the youngest one. So what LaVar has done, and some of you guys, and I saw it right now, and I want to give him a shout out, man, because he's been showing some love all day today. I think it was Ball Facts on Instagram. You guys want the live footage of LaVar again, so I'm gonna give it to you guys right now again. Before the show ends, I'm gonna give you guys LaVar's live feedback, and he wants a full video. I'm gonna post up the full video, guys. Give me a second. Let me get off this live stream, as I just been live streaming all day, so I just want to get off this live stuff. I want to eat dinner as well. I want to eat dinner. I want to eat some food. Real quick, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna shout these people out. Give me 5 seconds, guys. This spot right here, guys, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't not even had dinner, but this spot right here, guys, Smoke and Fire, check it out, it's right on the screen, Smoke and Fire, guys, this place right here is in the city of La Habra. It's not too far away. It's about 15 miles east of Los Angeles. It's delicious. It is very amazing. It's a great place. I love their barbecue. So you got to go ahead and check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and share them on my story right now on in the front row and on Fredo Cervantes. They're Smoke and Fire official on Instagram. So check them out, guys. I'm telling you, my dinner's still here. It's still packed. I have not ate. I've been up and down trying to get this thing together. So shout out to that. I'm trying to give you guys the best. So I'm trying to let you guys know I'm going the extra mile for you guys. Next weekend, I'm gonna bring you guys the exclusive. Live on the Fredo Show. I don't think I can flip my phone over to you guys right now, but LiAngelo will be in the summer next weekend. Hold up, guys. Give me a second. Let me reply to this. 1 sec, guys. Oh wow, 1 minute ago. Okay, guys. So LiAngelo might be at the Drew League next week. All right, that's what it is. All right, there it is. You see, I'm giving you guys everything right now. It's 53 minutes in. I gotta get going, but LiAngelo Ball, we all saw what was happening. Hold up. Wait a second. Let me get this. All right, guys. I'm gonna play you guys this. I'm gonna play you guys this one more time because I'm getting this footage again. Yeah, shout out to Ball Facts, guys. Go follow them on Instagram right now at Ball Facts. Or if you can't find them, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna check you guys out. But I appreciate all the followers right now and all the viewers right now. As you see, all the messages coming in. I'm trying to stay focused. But if you guys want an exclusive live on the Fredo Show, I'm giving it to you guys. Dylan, let me bring you in. I have you here on the sidelines right now. Dylan, should we play this video for these people?
Yeah, let's play it again. I need to process it again because I heard it for the first time when you played it. Let's play it again. I need to hear it.
Let's play it again. So this is the exclusive here from Fredo's iPhone. I'm trying to give you Fredo's iPhone right here. All right, guys, this is hot. But I'm at 6%. That's where I'm at, and that's how much battery life I personally have right now. So this is where I'm gonna leave you guys off. I'm gonna give you guys one more time the LaVar sound. Here it is.
So, LaVar, what do you have to say about LaMelo and his impressive rookie year?
I don't know. Hey, nothing.
That's what he had to say. Nothing.
Hey, Melo just gave y'all a little taste. Yeah. When he get with his brothers, then he'll be officially unlocked.
Is that going to happen next year in Charlotte? It seems like there's a possibility.
Possibility my ass.
Possibility my ass. That's what he said.
Would Jordan like that?
Jordan, would he like that? I don't think so.
That's right, man.
At the end of the day, this thing is still entertainment.
Right.
It is entertainment. That
If
is
you have
right.
one ball boy, he gonna bring the world to you, Melo.
Right.
Add another one, watch what happens.
Woo!
Add another one, be the biggest thing in the NBA ever.
Oh,
And we'll win with ease.
there it is. Oh wait, video's not over yet. I think I clicked mute accidentally, guys. I'm trying to get out of here.
Melo better than Curry?
Let me tell you this.
Is
If
LaMelo
anybody-
better than Curry? This is what I asked LaVar. Is LaMelo better than Curry? And I know Dylan, you said it earlier, and the reason why I asked LaVar is LaMelo better than Curry because LaVar said it a couple years ago. Lonzo's better. Lonzo's better than Curry.
Ride or die. You got to ride for your camp. I love it.
Yeah, I would say right now, my son, I would say, hey, Jaden Brian Cervantes, who's 10 years old right now, I think he's better than Bryce James, LeBron James' son, because I will always go down with my sons. Shout out to Jaden Brian Cervantes and Dominic Durant Cervantes. As you can see the middle names, why are they named that way? Jaden Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Dominic Durant Cervantes, Kevin Durant. As I'm not as happy as I am with you, Durant. But check this out. This is the latest on the bar.
Back then you said about, Lonzo was better than Curry. That got out there. Now is LaMelo better than Curry?
Let me tell you this. If anybody asks me anything about my sons being better than anybody,
Right,
I'm always going to say my boys is better than that.
Right. Always will say
But
that.
how do they get where they at? Everybody got their own opinion. My opinion is my boys is better than them. And don't get mad because I'm always right.
Oh, don't get mad because he's always right.
Big baller. We'll see you next week. Right.
See you next week in Big Baller. And that's the exclusive right there. What I'm giving you guys right now, as I see this comments coming, guys, god damn it, man. Dylan, we are an hour on the way, and I appreciate you, Dylan. I appreciate you giving me your time here on this Sunday night. Thankfully, we're in Los Angeles. A lot of the viewers are in the East Coast, so for them, it's midnight right now.
You're staying up for us.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. And Dylan, you tell me if you're available one of these nights. Let's go ahead and do a live show on In the Front Row. It don't have to be the Fredo show. It can be whatever the hell it can be. And I gotta make an appearance on Double Trouble, so maybe I might want to come on there and break some news with you guys.
My brother's texting me and has some interesting views on this Damian Lillard situation. So
right. So let's finish off the show with this. You know what? This is what I want to finish off the show with this, right, Dylan? Let's go ahead and do this because we're like 2 minutes in. I gotta go eat. Shout out to Smoke and Fire Official. Greatest barbecue. And I ordered that shit since 5 o'clock. And look at the time it is, 9 o'clock.
I hope it's still warm, yeah.
Yeah, but thankfully there's microwaves and ovens. But look, check this out. This is what I want to tell you, Dylan. When I was live at the Druid. When I saw that broken story by Chris Haynes from Yahoo Sports, he said himself that Damian Lillard is possibly looking to leaving, as we just saw that Chauncey Billups agreed to a 5-year contract to coach the Trailblazers in Portland. Now Chris Haynes, who's a great reporter, and he has a great he has a great relationship with Damian Lillard. He's like his personal reporter. And Chris Haynes coming out today and saying, hey, Damian wants out because of the way the coaching searching has been going over the last week. Damian Lillard is part of Space Jam, which premieres in 2 weeks. Everyone go watch Space Jam Part 2, starting LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Damian Lillard. What do you have to say about Damian Lillard maybe going to the Lakers or anywhere else?
Well, it's been the rumor that if they're a championship contender, right? That's been a rumor for multiple seasons now. I think a few seasons back, he said something that he would never leave Portland. He wants to win a championship. And I don't want to quote on this because I don't know the exact quote. He was talking about him and CJ McCollum because people were talking about how great of a backcourt duo they were at the time, and they still are if he stays there. But it's a difficult conference. I know he carried them with injuries all season long to like a 5th place finish. Was it 5th? I want to verify that. But I think 6th. Okay, I have my producer, my brother on the side, and make sure I'm giving my facts right here. I don't want to do fake news or whatever. But I think it's time to move on. And I know there's been rumors he might come to the Lakers. I know there's been rumors he might go to the Knicks. A lot of people are saying he wants to go to a bigger market because he's a huge personality. If you imagine Damian Lillard on the Knicks, I think that's where I would want him to go out of anyone if he were to move, just because their fans get excited if they win a playoff game. It's like they won a championship, right? So I think that's
right.
Yeah, so I think that would be interesting to play in Madison Square Garden. People are still talking about if Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden all should have gone to the Knicks instead of the Nets, just because it's still a Knicks town, right? So I think if they can all stay healthy, that's another question. But it's interesting to see. I don't think he lasts in Portland just because that's like kind of dissing your own organization. If you're like, hey, I don't really know if we're a championship contender, like if you're in the front office and you're sitting there and your main star doesn't believe that you're a championship contender, it might be time to rebuild. And I think my brother made a good point on one of our shows. You can go stream it another time, but I think he made a good point where they've been trying this. How long has he been there now? You've been trying this over and over with the backguard duo of him and McCollum since McCollum's come out of Lehigh. So I think it's time to move forward and maybe rebuild. And we see New Orleans doing it. We see Boston maybe doing it with changing coaches. A lot of teams. I think it might be time to rebuild in Portland.
Yeah, I think so too, because it's been a few years already. It's been like 8 years that Damian Lillard has been trying to do it up in Portland. It just hasn't been there. It's just the talent is there, somewhat you can say. I mean, they got Nurkic, they got CJ McCollum, they got Carmelo Anthony, they got Damian Lillard himself. It seems like they kind of had it. Terry Stotts went out this year. I don't know what's going to happen with that organization. And, and Damian Lillard being a top talent, I mean, arguably right now, I don't know. I mean, you say who's the best point guard in the league right now, you can put a couple names out there. And I'm pretty sure some people will say Damian Lillard is the top point guard in the league right now, because you still have the conversation with Steph Curry. You still have the conversation with maybe a Jamal Murray when he's back and healthy. And also, I mean, LaMelo's a great guard. He's 19 years old with the type of talent he has. He's up there. He's up there. And that's why I asked LaVar that question earlier today about is LaMelo better than Curry? And I know someone posted this right now, and I'm looking at this. Is that why set up LaVar with that Curry question? The reason why I set up LaVar, I know LaVar. I know he's not going to give me nothing interesting or not as good in a way where LaVar knows me. He knows that I'm just asking questions because he said it himself. Hey, Lonzo's better than Curry. Now that I personally know, and I'm telling you guys this right now, LaMelo is better than Curry. LaMelo Ball is better than Steph Curry right now. If you are going to start a team, Dylan, you are going to start a team today with what it is coming up with, and say you got Stephen Curry 10 years in the league, injuries, championships, you got LaMelo Ball 1 year in the league, rookie of the year, what his potential brings, what they bring to the table. If you tell me as a GM right now, do you want Stephen Curry at 10 years in the league? Or no, let's correct that. 13 years in the league? Or do you want LaMelo Ball 1 year in the league? I'm going to take LaMelo right now. You would be crazy to take Stephen Curry right now.
Right now, I think you take LaMelo Ball. I think he has a bigger upside, bigger potential. Stephen Curry, like said, he's been injured. There's injuries throughout the league. I think you have to ask the question of would you have taken Steph Curry when he first started versus would you have taken LaMelo Ball? I think that becomes, a more interesting question. Which one you would take out?
That could have been, man.
Out of the draft. I think that's a more interesting question because what Steph Curry, his impact, what he's done for the NBA is remarkable. So I think that right now you take LaMelo Ball, and I think you build a team. You can build a team around him. When I say he's better than Damian Lillard, I wouldn't say so. I think if I'm ranking point guards right now, I would say Damian Lillard is the best point guard in the NBA. And honestly, after the playoff performance by Damian Lillard, even though he lost the series, I think it's not close. I think he's in a number one. And that's nothing on LaMelo Ball. I think LaMelo Ball is extremely talented. I just think, Damian Lillard, I think if you look at sample size, if you look at what he's done and what he continues to do, I think I would give the edge to him right now from starting a team. But LaMelo is exciting. I'm not saying that. I don't want you to get the wrong impression of that. But I think
people are going to kill you, Dylan, if you're saying that about LaMelo right now. They're gonna, hey, so go crush Dylan Schreibman right now on Twitter and Instagram, guys.
I think if you're looking at starting a team, I think I I think out of all the point guards in the league, I think Damian Lillard might be the only one I take over LaMelo Ball. I just think you just saw what he did in the playoffs. He gave us one of the greatest playoff performances ever.
Right. He did. Shout out to Damian Lillard, man.
I always wait to see LaMelo in a series, and then, we can – that's what I'm saying. The sample size, it's really an unfair argument right now because the sample size isn't there. You have Damian Lillard who's been in the playoff series multiple times. I know the playing game, and then you have LaMelo who you're still waiting to build and see where he goes. So I think it's kind of an unfair argument right now. Ask me 5 years down the road, it might be a different answer.
Right. And right now, before I let you guys go,
I think we might have lost Fredo, guys.
Dylan, you hear me?
Yeah, I think I was telling your fans, I think we might have lost you. I was about to have a whole conversation with them about this.
Yeah, no, for a second, I think I clicked the wrong button on my keyboard here, and it took me off the stream. But I do want to let you guys know, because I'm going to give you guys one more thing about LiAngelo Ball and LaVar Ball, what he said, in my last opinion about it. Mm-hmm. Because I've been trying to sub everything through my head over the last few hours, because this is coverage that just happened hours ago. This is fresh information that maybe after I share today, because TMZ Sports is already on my Twitter, as they've been covering some of my LaMelo footage over the past few years. So you never know. Tomorrow morning you might wake up on First Take and you might see LaVar going crazy, because what LaVar said right now might be going crazy out there. But one thing I do want to let you guys know is the Clippers, they are in trouble. They will be out of the series tomorrow. Congratulations to the Phoenix Suns. Welcome to the NBA Finals. Chris Paul, welcome to the NBA Finals. You are heading to possibly your first championship, because I'll take the Suns over Antetokounmpo any given freaking day.
Can I say something about that series? I do want to say something about the Hawks.
Say it right now. Wait. Before you say that, LaVar Ball said Antetokounmpo who?
Oh, wait, did he really?
I'm going to put that part, because believe it or not, guys, this iPhone here got a lot of coverage, and the camera got a lot of coverage. So I'm going to share all those videos after I end the show. I'm telling you guys, I'm not even going to get any sleep. I don't know what time I'm going to go to sleep, but I'm going to share a lot of information with you guys, because it was a very interesting weekend at the Drew League. But Dylan, tell me what you think about that.
No, I just real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to Kevin Huerter. I'm wearing this Maryland sweatshirt. I didn't plan it, but it's not really working for this camera. But I'm wearing it. I was like, Kevin Huerter had a terrific Game 7. I know we said that everyone's following Trae Young and how terrific his playoffs have been, but he really helped them to advance to this series. So please give a shout out to Maryland basketball. They grow some talent, Fredo, and he's one of them, and he's going to be a great player in this league for years to come. So shout out to Kevin Huerter, my Maryland guy. That's what I wanted to say. Are they going to win this series? It's looking skim right now, but shout out to Kevin Huerter.
There it is. Shout out to that dude, because even Magic Johnson tweeted about him. He's like, damn, he was going to be available before we took somebody else. And could have been a good player. But, man, I'm just looking at this, and it says apparently LiAngelo again, guys. I'm looking at my phone right now. Sorry, Dylan, to keep you waiting.
No, share the information. I want to hear it all.
Yeah, I'm looking at it live. This is live on the Fredo Show. This is as I'm giving you guys live. I'm not even going to be able to enjoy my night, but wow. Okay. Yeah, guys, stay tuned. You know what? I'm going to share something that I just got right now. I'm going to share with you guys. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, guys. Check that out right now. And I'm going to share it first on Instagram. So make sure you go on Instagram right now at Fredo Cervantes. And I'm going to share this right now with you guys. This amazing picture. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is enough. I'm going to put my phone down. Dylan, I'm going to let you get away. We're an hour and 10 minutes into the show. We got hundreds of fans watching out here that are just going on Instagram and Twitter now to go in and watch for the news. But Dylan, before I let you go, what did you think about UCLA yesterday? The two players, Kyman and Mr. Jaime Jaquez Jr., which I will be sharing that interview right now as well. There's a lot of stuff we got to share, Dylan. Talk to me a little bit about that.
No, the talent was there. It was the first time I got to see them both play in person. And it was interesting, even though it was a tough result. And I was talking to Shrink because I think their team that enters has won it twice, right? Has won the Drew League twice. That's what I thought I heard the voice of the Drew League, George say. Who shout out to George? He was terrific. He knows everybody.
I love George, man. Shout out to George.
I want to interview George. I think that's my goal.
We got to get him on the show.
Yeah, we have to get him on in the front row. But the talent's there, and you can even tell the dedication's there, even though they had a difficult loss yesterday. But it was fun to watch. It was just fun to be there and to watch. And UCLA set up for the season, man. Fredo, if you're a UCLA fan, you got to be excited.
You got to, because today, as I'm gonna let you guys go away with this too as well. I tweeted it, and UCLA guard Jalen Clark, straight out of the Inland Empire. He's from Riverside. Jalen Clark, who plays for UCLA right now, he's going into his sophomore year. He was playing with the No Snacks today at the Drew League, and he injured himself without no contact. So you know that whenever you have a no contact injury, it is the worst of all. And he went down with no contact. And I tweeted about that on my Twitter. And, I got some footage of him, and it seemed like he was okay. It seemed like he was walking on his feet on his own without any help. So that's somewhat of a good sign. But UCLA might be holding down and biting their nails tonight, because Jalen Clark went down at the Drew League today. But that's it, guys. So stay tuned, guys. My live interview with Kyman and Jaime Jaquez Jr., the two UCLA stars, that will be uploaded here on In the Front Row and on my Instagram and on the In the Front Row LA Instagram. Full interview. Check that out. Amazing coverage, amazing content as well. The LaVar Ball footage that everybody wants. I keep getting it right now. Everybody wants the LaVar Ball footage.
I work for the network. You got to send me a sneak peek, Fredo. I need to see it.
I'm going to send you the sneak peek, Dylan. I'm going to send you the sneak peek right now.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see this. There's another comment. I'm getting a lot of things. My point is, you already know what LaVar is going to say. Melo is better, but it's a setup question for mainstream media to continue it against LaVar. Protect your breath, your friend with positive energy. No, it is not. Because when you talk to LaVar, that's the type of person LaVar is. A lot of people that don't know LaVar, they just kind of see him as a headliner. They say, oh, he's going to say crazy stuff. And no, that's the person LaVar is. There's been plenty of conversations I've had with LaVar Ball, and he's great. He's like this. I mean, there's a lot of things I cannot even say that LaVar has said off camera that it's amazing in a way, because I know sooner than later I'm gonna write my own book, my own Fredo book, that everyone's gonna be able to see a lot of things that I'm gonna share about everything that I've ever experienced, especially with Mike Breen. Shout out to my guy Mike Breen, ESPN Hall of Famer. I appreciate you. I got a chance to be with them on Thursday night, and a great conversation. He told me a lot of great insight. He's always been there by my side over the last few weeks. Multiple conversations. I got a chance to be with them, and I personally never thought I would be able to be, even having a conversation with the guy. But after your call, Mike Breen, when I see you this week, Mike,
that was an amazing call. He has some amazing.
You saw that, right, Dylan? You saw that?
I did. I think I might have added you. I can't remember, on Twitter. But that was impressive. It was just. I mean, that's a whole other situation. The sweet thing we can talk about another show. But I think. The call. Let's just focus on how amazing the call was.
It was funny, and I was watching the game live, and I was like, "Wait a second, and Kawhi sitting his ass down." But then the moment I saw it trending on social media, I was like, "God damn, Mike Breen, like really?" But right now, guys, I'm getting the update. We got a couple of hundreds of you viewers out there right now watching the show, man. I appreciate everybody watching, especially in the East Coast, which it is past midnight. I'm ready to go to sleep. Yeah, it is a lot of valuable information, which I'm telling you guys, stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter right now at In the Front Row LA and at Fredo Cervantes, as I'm going to be giving you guys the exclusive interview with LaVar Ball and everything else that went down at the Drew League today. Last thing, Dylan, before I let you go, Oh, wait a second. We got somebody from the UK. Tough Onegwo. I don't know if I pronounced your name right. Tough Onegwo. You're from the UK, from the United Kingdom. Man, I appreciate you out there live from Los Angeles. Man, I appreciate you. Follow me on In the Front Row LA and at Fredo Cervantes. And I'm going to be bringing you guys the latest right now. Follow me because I'm going to break the LaVar Ball interview. Everyone, follow me right now. I'm going to let you guys know all about it. But Dylan, give me your last insight before I do get a chance to let you go here.
Last insight on the Ball situation, or
everything that we talked about over the weekend, today, tomorrow, next year, and everything.
Yeah, I think I do want to see this interview because if they end up obviously, well, we don't know if they're all going to be on the roster next season, but obviously, I think he knows something that may be in development that's going to be exciting to watch with that. I'm interested to see what happens with Damian Lillard. I think that's going to be. I think my brother and I are going to do a show about it, so keep an eye out for it. But I think. Follow me. I guess I'll do my plug too. No, on Instagram at Jalen Clark. And I think that we're good because he has a team in mind that we haven't mentioned on the show yet. So I want to see if you agree with it when it's posted. But I think that's going to be very, very interesting to see if he actually stays in Portland, if they brought in a coach that he likes. And it's the best time for basketball, or at least professional, right? We get to go to the Drew League. We get to watch these conference finals, and I do agree with you. I think the Western Conference Finals will be over tomorrow, unfortunately, for the Clippers. So that's going to be something to watch. I think the Suns, and I liked how Ty Lue. Can I say this though? I did like how Ty Lue responded. I guess this will be my final thought. When he was like, he said, I want to find the exact quote, but he basically said, "Oh, we beat the Jazz 4 times. Like we can rep off 4 in a row here." But I think the Suns are a little too talented. I think they'll be going to the finals, and I think. The Suns and Bucks, that'll be an interesting one, right? Well, the Hawks still stand a chance. My boy Kevin Huerter, they can lead the Hawks, right? But I think it's going to be tough for them to get by Giannis. But we'll see. There's a lot of good basketball, Fredo, coming up, and we have coverage all season long.
Yeah, so make sure everyone stay tuned and follow myself, Fredo Cervantes. Follow Dylan Schreitman on In the Front Row LA on Twitter and Instagram as well, as we will be bringing you guys the latest coverage. And I'm just excited because this is week 2 technically at the Drew League, but this is our week 1. And this is amazing. It is a great weekend. So I cannot wait for the next weeks coming up. As well, everyone stay tuned for the NFL season. I will be bringing you guys the latest on the LA Chargers, as I will be covering the Chargers all season long, bringing you guys the latest coverage live from SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood, California. So stay tuned for that. And I did see a comment right now, and people, I don't like the word snake. That's right, Fredo. Share the info. Don't be a snake. And I'm not being a snake. I'm sharing all the info. I'm trying to, because this head right here, this mind, and this phone, the iPad, the camera I was handy with today has all the information I had here today, guys. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna share that with you guys. And Dylan, I'm gonna send you a sneak peek right now. You know what, Dylan? I'm gonna do it as we speak right now. Don't share it, right? Don't share it.
This is a verbal NDA. I will not share it.
Yeah, don't share it. I'm asking you to do it as I'm speaking to your life, all right? I'm doing it as I'm speaking to you live, so you're going to receive it any minute. Yeah, so I'm going to share that later on today, guys. It's going to be up on our Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everything on In the Front Row LA. But again, people want to know, Mr. Banerjee here, is Lonzo Ball, LiAngelo Ball, and LaMelo Ball to the Hornets? I'm going to finish off the show with this, like the way I started. Can you imagine these 3 Ball brothers on the same freaking team? The last time these 3 Ball brothers played on the same team, they won a national championship for Chino Hills. So, back on the same ground 4 or 5 years later, it's the next big thing. Lonzo's the restricted free agent. LiAngelo, it's a restricted free agent, which he was no-show today. It was a no-show, but I was just giving wrong information, and I'm telling you guys that right now. But I'm on top of the story. Follow me at Fredo Cervantes on InTheFrontRow.com. I'm going to be sharing the latest story there. Dylan, last thing you want to say before we get going on here. I'm going to say goodbye to you as you say goodbye to us.
Yeah, well, Fredo, first of all, thanks for having me. I can't wait I'm literally gonna watch this interview as soon as I get off the tape. And yeah, just follow me on Instagram at Dylan Schreibman, where you can see all of my content and keep up with me there. The Damian Lillard episode should be up in the next few days, which is going to be exciting for us. Dustin's reaction is always a little more outlandish than mine, so we'll see how he's thinking. But yeah, again, thanks for having me, and it's been fun, Fredo. It's been a lot of fun tonight.
Yes, it has been. So Dylan Schreibman, I'll see you soon. We'll be in touch, okay?
Okay, yeah, great.
All right, Dylan. All right, that was Dylan Schreibman from In the Front Row. So make sure you guys tune in and watch him on Double Trouble here on the In the Front Row LA channel on YouTube, guys. And before I let you guys go, I know some of you guys still want that, and my phone is buzzing. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to let you guys know exactly what's going on with LiAngelo Ball and Lonzo Ball heading to the Charlotte Hornets. That's what I was told today, and that's what LaVar Ball confirmed with me after the game today, guys. I got a chance to talk to LaVar Ball. I'm gonna let you guys know I'm gonna post the interview out there today. You're gonna see this go crazy and nuts all night long. Tomorrow morning, you might see on ESPN, First Take, and everywhere on all the national networks. So make sure you tag me at Fredo Cervantes on Instagram and Twitter, as I will be bringing you guys the latest on LaMelo Ball, LiAngelo Ball, and Lonzo Ball, and LaVar Ball here on the Fredo Show, live from Los Angeles. We'll see you guys next week when I bring you a lot more content, as I will be bringing you guys tonight UCLA, Kyman, and Mr. Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, LiAngelo Ball. We'll see you guys next week on the Fredo Show.
Thank you. Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe, guys, right now. Do it right now. Click
YouTube.com/ In the Front Row. Click subscribe.
Right now, like
we only need 96 and we're at 1,000.
Literally, like right there.
Yeah.
There it is. Click it right now, guys.
We're getting
Click
there.
it.
Go subscribe.
Click it right now. Click. Subscribe.
To see Fredo and I debate.
Right
You
now.
don't want to miss
Subscribe.
that.
Yeah, subscribe right now, guys. Subscribe. Do it.
We'll see you next week at 7:30, guys. Till next time.
VIP courtside, ay, it's going down. Everybody so hype. High school to the pros, now we in the front row. Hey, hey, thank you for tuning in to the show.